Friends, this video was recommended by a nice friend on in the community section. He wrote me in under one of my community section posts I put up just a few minutes ago, and he told me to check out Anthony Montello. He just posted this video, so he's quitting bodybuilding. So I'm gonna do a reaction to the gym lifting recruiting because he is a recruiting slave to himself. So gym lifting recruiting fitness gear slave Anthony Montello. That, you know why I say those words? Because it means fake, bro. This is all fake. When people say professional bodybuilding, what did he do professionally? Take drugs professionally? Build a fake physique professionally? Yeah, of course. He professionally created all these things fakely. Okay. Anyways, let's do a reaction. We're going to do a reaction video to this video. I got nothing against these people, Anthony Montello, nothing. But if you're faking it and trying to tell people this is how you build it, come on, man. Just tell them how you built it fakely. Don't tell them you did it naturally, because it's not true. It doesn't work like that. All right, anyways. Why I am quitting professional bodybuilding. All right, so Anthony Montello says why he's quitting professional bodybuilding, fake bodybuilding.
I feel bodybuilders get caught in this trap.
Yes.
Disgusting, bro. Slow it down, bro.
Now do something else.
Fries should be fries. Yes, I'm quitting competitive bodybuilding. It's been a while. What the hell, Ant? You post, the last video you're 240, you're excited, you're gaining all this weight, what's going on, dude? Then you go ghost for another 2 months, you don't post, you're not consistent, you're confused. You're not wrong.
Because you never built any muscle, that's why. They're having problems keeping it on. They have to keep cycling drugs to maintain the sarcoplasm, which is fake, to keep that sarcoplasmic hypertrophy in there, the fake muscles, and the fake strength. They have to keep it up by injecting, because if they don't inject and they don't keep those fake gains, then their popularity is out the window, bro. Nobody's going to follow them.
I was genuinely confused too. Didn't know what I was doing with myself. I was 240 fucking pounds.
Ooh, I was 240 pounds, bro. I walk around at 240 and I don't even lift weights, bro. I walk around at 240. So this guy, I'm 240 pounds. 240 pounds is nothing. The heaviest I've ever been was 285. But 240 is really not nothing. 255 now, that would be something. At least at around 255, you're big. If you're, low body fat, somewhat low, and you're really built up, 255 is not bad. That's pretty big. So, yeah, I don't know what he's talking about, but whatever.
240, that's a lot of weight for my body to hold. But let's go see how much weight right now. 217.
He's 217 right now. So that means, where did all that weight go? Because it was fake.
26. I've lost 23 pounds. Technically.
Bruh, he lost 23 pounds. That wasn't muscle, and it's still not muscle. It's still, that 17 pounds you're carrying, and even probably more, is not muscle, bro. Get it?
25, so it was 215 before the close, but 25 pounds in about 2 months. What happened? Did you come off? Did you come off gear?
No, what happened was you never built any muscle, because concentric exercise, performing slave exercises do not build muscles, bro. That's not bodybuilding. I try to explain this to people. You try to carry over powerlifting, like concentric exercise performance. You think that bodybuilding is based on performance. It's not, because it's not a sport, dude. Bodybuilding is not a sport. It can't be a sport because real bodybuilding compromises performance when you want to build muscles. So that's out the window right there. And I know he's a performing slave because he takes steroids and he lifts every day.
Slightly. I also cleaned up my diet.
And when you do concentric exercises, what's that associated with? What do they tell you in science? It's associated with loss of what? Sarcomere number and muscle fiber. So you're losing muscles. And then you're squeezing them. You're squeezing glycogen into the muscle. Yeah.
Cleaned up my routine. I also cleaned up my life. I'm excited for this new journey, a path of just what Anthony wants to do. Because yes, I'm quitting competitive bodybuilding. What are your thoughts on that as a girlfriend who's still competing?
I think that's a smart thing you did. Smartest thing you did. Why don't you just stay competitive and do it real? Why don't you try doing it real and stay in professional bodybuilding doing it real? Try that out for a change.
Eating for a blue card.
Well, I'm happy for you because it was taking over your life, like in a bad way.
Pushing the food, you're taking these PEDs, you do feel like you can't do anything else. I spoke to so many of my friends that are also on.
Yeah, because success in bodybuilding is a very short window. You build your body really quick. It happens really fast. Just like people coming in when they want to get good at performing concentric lifting slave lifts. They come in every day to the gym. That's based on performance. So you can come in every day and it happens quickly. Bodybuilding happens very fast if you know how to do it. It's based on periodic lifting. It's not based on consistent lifting. I'll explain this. It's based on high intensity, high endurance, eccentric training. So it can only be periodic lifting. And so therefore it'll happen fast if you follow the ingredients, the formula. But if you don't follow the proper formula of bodybuilding, then you can't build your body big and strong. So if you want to be a bodybuilder, you can't do performance. You can't be based on performing slave lifts, coming there every day into the gym. Impossible. That's why you failed. You're a failure at it.
You guys want to do anything besides just work out and eat? Like, is it hard for you to build, let's say, a piece of furniture? It sounds pathetic, I'm aware. Or just like...
I know. Does it? Why is it so hard to build a piece of furniture? Because you haven't built it. That's the problem. You're skating uphill. You're not building anything performing. I try to explain this to everybody on my channel, but people, they don't listen, bro. They just want to come and mock me, make bad videos about me, scream at me, put me down, tell me shit and everything. I give good advice. I give fucking real science. I prove everything that I say. Yet they fucking still come to my channel and they still try to fucking mock me and tell me stupid shits and everything. Man, you people really have to be dumb out there.
Keep your attention at simple tasks of like work, and everyone's like, yeah, it's really hard, we don't want to do it. And now that
It is hard. Bodybuilding, real bodybuilding can be difficult at some point. But the fake stuff that you're doing, skating uphill, of course it's going to be difficult. You're never making it because you're failing at it. You failed. But look, powerlifting is not bodybuilding. That's performance. It doesn't work in bodybuilding.
kind of eating, 5 meals a day, moderately. I'm not eating the McDonald's, the cereal.
Never said, has nothing to do with what you're eating. Has everything to do with what you're doing in the gym. And it's not based on heavy eccentric load lifting. That's bodybuilding. Bodybuilding is not based on concentric lifting. It's not based on performance slave, bro. Get it?
Trust me, I already got yelled at for that.
Eating cereal as many times as you do is absolutely disgusting and so unhealthy. Your face, fucking disgusting, bro.
I stopped taking PEDs. I'm on a TRT dose at the moment. I love how I look. I seriously do. I love how I look right now. I love how I look in the gym. I don't have this crazy...
You want to know why he does? He loves the way he looks because his body is going back to something called homeostasis because he's on drugs. It was artificial. It was fake. And that's very unhealthy to hold all that glycogen in your muscle. It's gross. It's disgusting.
Fullness of bursting delts and pumps and strength. Trust me, my strength plummeted.
Yes. Why did his strength plummet? Because it was fake. He injected strength in him. Get it? The pumps will go too as well. Because that's part of the sarcoplasm increasing with the pumps.
But it's this piece of actually being content with not being like the most extreme, outrageous looking bodybuilder there is, and I feel really, really good. Yeah. Breakfast looks way more normal than it used to. You have coffee, you have eggs, avocado toast, and then you guys know me, I'll have like a protein shake after I finish this.
I agree
and
with that.
Good news is I'm working with Kyle again. I told him my plans and what I plan to do for bodybuilding, just not competitively. And he loved it. And it feels good, just having a coach, again, to kind of monitor you, have a second pair of eyes you can run things by, versus doing things yourself. I kind of thought I knew it all. It's kind of being a little bit like, oh, I've done this for so long.
Yeah, he thought he knew it all. He did. He knew how to inject steroids and create a fake physique and fake strength. Get it? Because he never built the strength. He never built the physique. He never built anything. It's all fake. It's temporary. It's cosmetic. But people don't realize that. If a steroid could build a muscle, then everybody would be doing it. They would just use the steroid. It would build a muscle, and then you don't have to take the steroids anymore. See what I mean? But you didn't even use the steroid to build a muscle because your exercises were frivolous. They're based on performance.
Just took my own approach. And honestly, doing my own approach sucked. So don't have an ego. Don't ever have an ego, guys. So let's get into today's topic of the video. Why did I quit competitive bodybuilding?
Yes, why?
As I just achieved my goals and dream of becoming a pro, I was able to self-reflect and kind of understand why I made this decision. I simply realized I was bodybuilding no longer for myself, but just for the sport and the judges. So when I first got into the gym, I got in at 14. I liked the aesthetic look. I wanted to be, handsome, young. Before when I was a virgin, I wanted to get the girls with my muscles. And that's what I was training for, was aesthetics. And I loved it. I was able to have the breath of fresh air of not being consumed by food so much. Wasn't on PEDs at the time, but I was able to enjoy, live life, be happy, as well as going into the gym and not having this pressure of competitiveness inside the gym. So I loved it, and I think my favorite year I ever was lifting was when I was like 16 and 17. I quit soccer, and I just knew I wanted to gain muscle. I wanted to be shredded all the time. I wanted to have abs, I wanted to look good, and it was my favorite time of bodybuilding because I was having so much fun. And then at 17, I decided to do a show because it was on my mind. I thought I had the look for it. And I did. I did a show, and I won. I won the overall at 17, which was amazing. It was a great feeling. But then this is, I guess, kind of where I want to say the problem occurred. I was told by the head judge and the judges that you have the look. You have what it takes to be a pro bodybuilder. So when I heard that, I ran with it. I was like, wow, that is awesome. For this organization, they told me I have it. So I chased my dreams and I trained, since that moment to become a pro. And then after I became a pro, I was like, what's next? I'm kind of like, my mind is focused on this division of, the IFBB. And I'm now like in classic, still my weight cap, I'm in classic. Genetically, I have the look where I look pretty on stage, but genetically, I'm not able to hold the muscle that they're looking for. I was like, dude, I was a soccer player.
I like how he says, I'm not able to hold the fake muscle like I supposed to, whatever.
Growing up, there's no way Anthony should be 240 pounds at 22 years old. Why? Now you can just say, okay, we'll take it slower, which, yes, I am going to do that.
You can be 240 naturally. That's not really a big number, 240 pounds. That's not really a big number. To him, it's a big number with steroids. But 240 on steroids makes you look bigger than a natural person that weighed 240 at the same height, building real muscle, because real muscle is usually very dense, and sarcoplasmic muscle is very massy. It's like mass. And so that's why he looked the way he did at 240 there. He looked really big, looked very massy, looks weird.
I am deterring paths and not going to be gunning for the Olympia as of any time soon. I still will be bodybuilding at just a much lesser degree. I won't be pushing crazy PED cycles. I won't be pushing crazy amounts of food. I'm sure I'll be gaining maybe 2-3 pounds of muscle a year, which is amazing. But I want to be 200.
I like how he says, I'll be gaining 2 to 3 pounds of muscle a year. I don't want to be like this, like that. You're not going to gain any 2-3 pounds of muscle a year. You gain 2-3 pounds of artificial muscle, sarcoplasmic muscle, but that's about it.
100-something pounds, maybe 205, 210. I don't want to be pushing crazy bulks. For some, maybe down the line when I'm older, when I'm maybe closer.
What are crazy bulks? Getting fat? Getting fat. Eating garbage food doesn't build real muscle. Listen, dude, carbs don't build muscles. Protein does. So go try it. If protein builds muscles, why aren't you just eating protein? Because you found out that doesn't work. Because you, with the steroids, your muscles weren't building because you weren't building any muscles because steroids, they don't build muscles. So what did you do? You ate carbohydrates to fake it. So you absorbed carbohydrates in your muscles so you could fake that you have muscles. That's how everybody does it on steroids.
30, I had the spark to compete again. I just didn't like what it was doing to my life. I didn't like how I was looking. I didn't like breathing heavy,
See, I have news for you. You actually still have to build muscles the natural way, even if you're on steroids. You have to build them the natural way by damaging them. If they're not damaged, they won't grow. They won't grow.
Heart palpitation. I don't like any of this.
Because there's nothing to grow if there's nothing damaged. So what's the point?
And I just kind of thought, I was like, is this worth it? Yeah. I really thought, like, is it worth it? I had a talk with my girlfriend. I was like, I love life. I love life with you. I love everything life has to offer. I love my cats. And I'm doing this all for muscles. Just for my own ego? Like, is that really it? And then I kind of thought about how bodybuilding.
No, you get paid to do that. That's why you're doing it. You get money from doing this stuff.
The current state of the organization, how it rewards you. We know the prize money has been an issue for a while. They are raising it as the years go on. But most bodybuilders don't do it for the money. They do it for themselves. They do it for the pride of getting the place that they get. And then I kind of thought about it to an even deeper level. It's very hard. You have to be one in over 1 million to carry a legacy after your bodybuilding career. We see a few, right? C-Bum just retired. C-Bum will carry a legacy. Jay Cutler, Ronnie. But even it just depends how you kind of market yourself. To me, I'm just okay, the legacy being built, it's very rare to have that. Crazy bodybuilders that win Olympia, if you don't have the sponsorships or the social media, you're not making money in the sport. I compared bodybuilding to UFC. I'm these fighters, I get it, UFC is bigger, they can pay these fighters more, but these fighters who are fighting in the ring are getting compensated pretty much well for their fight. Bodybuilders who diet down for these crazy amounts of times or a whole season, take these cycles and are unhealthy, they don't get compensated that much. I just kind of realized all that, and I was you know what? It's just not worth it for me. I would love to have just a healthy year-round, good-looking physique that's lean. I have more than enough muscle on me already. I'm still 215 pounds at 22. It's a big dude that's lean, That's the route I want to go on. I kind of want to be aesthetic Anthony again.
Yeah, but you're still on steroids. You didn't build anything here. It's just fake, man. It's just to make money.
Yeah, that was my ultimative. Is that a word, Ali? Is that a correct usage of the word? That was the correct usage of the word. So yes, competitive bodybuilding is on the hold for now. If you're also you were in my position where you've competed and you've done well and you just keep going for more and more and more and more, but you want more out of life, maybe self-reflect too, because it's definitely a hard pill to swallow when it's been consuming your life for years and now you're changing paths. It's just so interesting because you may feel lost for a bit, but
yeah, it's time to do something new, man. Get some new goals in your life. Some people are stuck there forever and ever, chasing something that's elusive. It's fake. It's not natural. But yeah.
Finding peace in it, honestly, kind of calms you down. I feel bodybuilders get caught in this trap. You get rewarded from a lot of compliments from friends, family, or people online, right?
Sure.
You work so hard. I couldn't do what you do. Your dedication is outstanding. Those are all great accomplishments, great characteristic traits to have. It's an oxymoron, I think, because they're great characteristics, but you're just doing something so unhealthy for you. You just shun that out because all you hear is you're such a hard worker, you're so disciplined, I couldn't do what you do. But in reality, honestly, you're addicted to the high of steroids. There's not a direct high when you inject your PEDs or whatever it is, but those compliments are a part of the high. Your pump is a part of the high. I bet if you take PEDs and when you come off cycle, you say to your buddies or your own brain, you go, I cannot wait to go back on. And you're stuck in this cycle of just wanting to go back on PEDs. You feel like Superman, your muscles are beautiful, oh my gosh, and it's a trap. As of now, I'm escaping that trap and enjoying the peace of not being in it. I thought I'd share it with you guys as I've been AFK for a while. And I'm excited to now have this energy of...
I mean, look at it like this, man. He may not have ever built any real strength or muscles, but the steroids, they definitely built this place for him. They built him the house, the TV set, the Christmas tree, and everything else he's wearing there, his clothes and his food. So there you go. There's the trade-off. Get it? He used something fake to build something real. He built a real house. He got real money. He's got a TV. He's got everything in there, whatever. He's got this place, car, whatever. I don't know. Girlfriend, whatever. So he used it, something fake, to get something real. So it worked.
Not just only energy,
because real bodybuilding doesn't really work for these people, man. It's not gonna give them these things.
Spiritual energy, but more of energy to do random fucking life things, because it's crazy how I felt just pushing the food or even when I was cutting, right? When I was shredded, you just don't have the energy to want to do anything. But there was always this weird, nice balance when you're in prep, maybe at 6 weeks out, 7 weeks out, where you're eating just enough food, you're a little bit hungry, but you're lean and you feel good and you're motivated. That's where I want to be in life. And it's crazy that I just decided not to live at that moment of that happiness of the lean, eating just enough, but a little amount of food. And I would choose not to live in that part of life because I would We'll go to the extreme of bulking, gotta put on more size. Go to the extreme of cutting, because I have to get ready for a show. And I'd cut like once every 2 years. So that's where I'm at. I hope it made sense, maybe clear some things up, or maybe help some of you guys that kind of maybe have thought about this too. Should we get some girlfriend thoughts on this?
Yeah.
Yeah, my thoughts on it.
So to show you what I've been up to lately,
And I definitely saw, like, over time how much it was just deteriorating his personality. Getting him in his head, not just, like, the drugs, just, like, everything. Like, I just saw how it was impacting him. I mean, I've been with him for over 3 years now, so I have a very good understanding of who Anthony is. He was just, like, washing himself away, not working hard, like I had mentioned. I'm a hardworking person, so I value people that work hard. And he would only work hard in bodybuilding. And to me as a girlfriend, that's, like, frustrating in a way. I'm like, why don't you work hard on other things, even if it's just like an extra hobby? Like, I don't know, do something else. You know, started pushing, and when he hit 240, I was very proud of him. But I saw that he wasn't happy with himself and just not liking how he looked first thing in the morning. I mean, not many people do, but like, it was kind of an extreme. And then when he decided that he was done, that's when he like really started to take care of himself. Like, really started to take care of himself. He does skincare every day now. He wakes up, he has a whole routine. He does his hair every single day. He gets himself actually ready for the day versus getting up, swallowing a ginormous meal, and going to rot on the couch.
Well, that's nice, but I don't want to hear this chick. Okay, that's great. Going through the pains of things.
Potentially I might be doing in-person stuff too, but I told them, like, you know what, I might do online coaching. And so when I got down here all settled in September,
So he's going to coach other people how to take steroids and build a fake physique and strength. Okay.
I started online coaching, and at the moment I have like
So he's complaining about all this, what he's doing, and he wants to coach other people to do the exact same thing so they could be in the same state that he is. Wow, that's really narcissistic, or whatever you want to call it, bro. That's really crazy. He just told you, ranted on a whole video why he hated it, this so-called bodybuilding, the steroids, the drugs, the muscle, the bloating, the farting, the eating, and whatever else is going on over there, bro. Now he wants to coach other people to go through that.
30 clients. It's been very fun, very rewarding. Everyone has
He's got 30 clients. It's been very rewarding by putting people on steroids and getting them to fake it too. Okay.
been getting impacted gratefully. This is one of my things. So I have a check-in date today, so I get back to my clients. But let me show you one of the
That's really crazy.
kids that I've been working with since the very start. I don't think today's a check-in day for him.
Okay.
But he is a hard worker, to say the least, so we'll give him a bit of a shout.
He's a hard worker, so more steroid people. Okay. This is crazy.
Understand and then execute. Jacob is one of these kids. He's
See, Jacob, he put Jacob on steroids. He's having Jacob go through the whole thing too, just like him. So that's the good thing. So now he's recruiting gear fitness, gym lifting, gear fitness slaves. He's quitting and he's going to recruit them instead, and they're going to do the work for him. Okay, great. Okay. You're the slave master now, okay.
he's like a dog. You give it to him, he does it.
Sure.
And that's great. But I also appreciate the clients that you have to like kind of tell in certain ways.
Yes, of course, yes.
Thinking of constant ideas on becoming an entrepreneur. I have like written down
What's the idea is being an entrepreneur by enslaving people to these things. Yes, okay. Making money off them.
3 really good ideas, which I'm not going to share with you guys because you
Yeah.
guys can steal it. But I don't know.
Oh, we'll steal it if you share it with us. It probably has already been done anyways. There's nothing to steal there.
Anything about coding, so I'm not going to go in that route.
Coding, okay.
Walking around, and then I wanted to go into the different stores and kind of observe how their sale rooms are. So I went into Lovesac, and it's the same exact scheme. It's just
Why, you want to create a powder and sell somebody some fake powder, tell them that builds muscle?
the showroom, and I was just really taken aback by it. And then I had an employee come up to me, trying to sell me, or hey, can we help you?
Yeah, of course.
And I was like, nope, I'm just trying to take some ideas from different companies and just observe and see what I like with how they run their company. The lady who was helping me, she was like a younger worker. She might have been like mine.
Yeah.
Anymore. No one really does the hard stuff, and the hard stuff always gets rewarded, right?
What's this?
You read, but it's something that I've also been enjoying because I just like observing the world as we know it now. Everyone just consumes brain rot. Everyone consumes quick dopamine, and no one really reads anymore. No one really does
Nobody reads anymore. Oh, okay.
the hard stuff, and the hard stuff always gets rewarded, right? As
The hard stuff gets rewarded?
before we actually
Not really. Not really.
go to the gym, if you guys are interested in coaching,
Yeah.
this content back to the industry, because nowadays all it is sales. Everyone's just code this, code that.
Yep,
Use
that's
my
right.
fast.
Yep, that's what it's all about. Code this, code that, sales. Yeah, you got it. That's what it's about. You fake it, and then you get the codes and this, that, whatever. That's the whole point, yeah.
I can't rap on beat.
Yeah.
Not a cock bump. Note to that.
Yes.
Ant for like 15 or 20% off. It's just easy because at the end of the checkout, youngla.com, you use code ANT, easy discount code. It's not.
See, even he's selling. At the end of the day, this video is a pussy rant, and then he's gonna sell you some shit.
Like revolutionized it, but as great as that.
Sure, yeah. Oh, he's back at lifting slave in the gym. Okay. His exercises are frivolous. They're not really bodybuild. They're not geared for real bodybuilding. Yeah, his exercises are concentric. I can see that now, and I looked at them. They're concentric lifting. A lot of it's all concentric lifting. They think they have to lift a heavy weight, perform at lifting a heavy weight in the concentric to get a bigger, and that doesn't make you bigger. Well, you're gonna say, but he got bigger. He took steroids, and it got him bigger when he pressed it. Yeah, because he's squeezing glycogen in the muscle. That's what it's doing. You could do that too, naturally. Just eat more carbs, complex carbs. Yeah, it's all concentric. Look at that. It's all up. See his feet up in the air. It's all concentric lifting. That's why it's shit. And he doesn't put really much effort into it. Look, he just goes, eh. Yeah, it's like, whatever. It'll happen because I'm taking steroids. It'll happen. It didn't happen when he wasn't taking steroids, so what will make it happen when he takes steroids? Because he'll fake it. Get it? Because it'll fake. It'll make it fakely.
Disgusting hate about in this video, Grant. Why? Talking about the hate and bad stuff.
Yeah.
The quantum computer that goes
Is absolutely disgusting. And so unhealthy. Your face, fucking disgusting, bro. You need to stop. You need to pull back. You need to relax. You need to come off everything. Slow it down, bro. Your physique, which is gonna end up looking fucking trash next time you get on stage. You're gonna fucking end up ruining your health faster than normal. You need to stop, bro. Literally, I don't eat rice because it's boring and cereal's fun. I can understand entertainment, bro, but like, you mean that shit. Like, you're dead serious, man. And it's fucking ridiculous.
So when I first heard that message, this is when I was over 240 and I was pushing the food. I loved how I looked in the gym. I was angry when I first heard that. Then it took me a day or two to kind of settle down and be like, they're not saying it just trying to be a dick. They're just being a big brother and giving me some big brotherly hard love to hopefully make a change in my decisions. And they did. They did it the right way. That was a successful approach on approaching me and letting me hear the message that I needed to hear to change my decisions. I'm sure this person didn't want me to quit bodybuilding, nor did they make that decision for me. Shout out to you. You know who you are. You're watching this. Don't be upset that this decision came, because like I said, I could potentially will compete in the future. Just not right now in my young 20s. I don't want to age faster than last time.
You're going to age faster than last time. You're already aged. And he says he's going to go back to doing it. He's still going to be in it. He's not really quitting. It's a lie, bro. Man, this is such a lie. The whole video is a lie.
I don't want to rush things. I don't want to kill myself or hurt myself or anything like that.
Yeah.
So that was one of the wake-up calls I have had. We're going to close the video out here. Thank you guys so much for watching. It feels good to have one video back on my channel. I have more to come, so I'm excited for that. Be on the lookout for those. Like the video, share it, comment, say Anthony's back for the 5th time, and I'll see you in the...
Yep. He's going to fake it to make it. He's going to continue in that behavior. You'll see. And eventually finish him off. I'll see you in the next one. Think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. Fake bodybuilding is very popular, man.